Hey, mamas, it's your girl Carrie, and welcome back to another Monday Mindset episode of Mom Life, Career Life. We are officially stepping into the holiday season. The cozy sweaters, the eggnog lattes, which I wish Starbucks would bring theirs back because it was my absolute favorite. My tree will be up this weekend. And yes, I am one of those like November 1st, November 2nd people. And honestly, my heart just feels so full this time of year. Thanksgiving is right around the corner. And it always reminds me to slow down and just be really grateful for even the simplest things that we so easily overlooked, especially as busy moms. The smell of coffee brewing in the morning, the sound of your kids laughing in the next room, and as simple as the roof over your head and just having your family home, even when it's loud and chaotic. And before you know it, we blink and we're into the Christmas season, the season of giving, the season that reminds us that the best gifts don't come wrapped in shiny paper, but in small, everyday acts of love. And that brings us to what we're focusing on. And that brings us to what we are focusing on this week. Specifically, how to teach your kids how to give back this holiday season. And we're kicking it off with this quote by Anne Frank. You can always give something, even if it's only kindness. Now let's jump in and break it down. Welcome to Mom Wife Career Life's weekly empowering episode of Monday's Motivational Mindset. And you know what that means. It's time to kickstart your week with a boost of inspiration, positivity, and a whole lot of motivation. Working moms, I get it. Mondays can be tough. We all know that. But they're also a chance for a fresh start, a new opportunity, and the perfect day to set the tone for a successful week ahead. I'm Carrie Pat, your host and fellow working mom. Every week, I'll be sharing a motivational quote and we'll break it down, share stories, and uncover the wisdom it holds for our unique journey as working moms. So whether you're getting ready for work, making those school lunches, or just enjoying a quiet moment alone, let's dive into this week's dose of motivation. Let's make this Monday count. I know that the holidays can be a lot. They can stretch us thin in time and energy, and a lot of times in our patience. The to-do list gets longer, especially for us moms, because we pretty much do all the magic. The calendar fills up, and we start to feel like giving has to mean spending more time, spending more money, spending more time, or even both. But this quote reminds us that generosity isn't always about the stuff. Sometimes the most meaningful thing we can give is our kindness, because kindness, it's free. It doesn't take wrapping paper or a budget spreadsheet. It just takes awareness, which we talked about last week. And if you haven't listened to that episode, I will link it in the show notes. But it's the awareness and the willingness to notice people and meet them where they are. And let's be honest, the holidays can bring out a lot of emotions in people. The tired cashier who's been standing there since 7 a.m., the neighbor who might have recently lost someone, the coworker juggling deadlines and family stress, the mom in the pickup line who's barely holding it together, even our own families. When everyone's together and the tension is high, everyone just needs a little bit of grace this time of year. And kindness is how we make the holidays brighter for everyone around us. It's pausing before reacting. It's offering a smile, a compliment, a word of encouragement when someone needs it most. And here's the beautiful part. When you show kindness, your kids see it. When they watch you let someone go first in line, or thank a delivery driver, or forgive yourself out loud for snapping when you're tired, they're learning that kindness isn't a weakness. It's a strength. It's compassion in action. You're not just teaching manners, you're teaching humanity. And that's what this season is all about. Thanksgiving teaches us gratitude, and Christmas teaches us giving. But kindness, that is the bridge between the two. It's gratitude in motion. So this week, I want to challenge you to find little ways to give something, just like Anne Frank said. It doesn't have to be big or grand. In fact, it's the small things that make the biggest difference. Maybe smile at a stranger the next time you're in a checkout line. Compliment the mom who looks frazzled. She probably means it more than she'll admit. Send your coworker a thank you email, and let your kids see you show kindness to yourself. And most importantly, let your kids see you show kindness to yourself, because that's where it all starts. And sometimes as moms, especially when we're completely stressed out, we're not showing ourselves enough love. So you don't need the perfect holiday table or the best gifts under the tree to make this season meaningful. You just need presence and, most importantly, intention and a heart that chooses kindness over chaos. Because here's what I've learned. When you give kindness, it always finds its way back to you. It multiplies. It softens those hard edges of the season. and it really reminds you what the holidays are all about. So here's your challenge for this week, mamas. Every day, find one simple way to give something: your time, your patience, your smile, or your grace. Because no matter what the season brings, you always have something to give, even if it's only your kindness. And make sure you come back tomorrow where we're talking about how to teach your kids to give back this holiday season. So if you don't already follow the show, take a second and hit that follow button so you never miss another episode. Sending you so much love and light until next time on Mom Life, Career Life with Carrie Platt. Before you go, if you found this podcast helpful, I would be so grateful if you would take a minute, go on over to iTunes and leave me a review. If you have other stressed out mamas in your life that you feel this podcast could help, take a screenshot of this episode, post it on your Instagram stories and tag me, and let them know that they are not alone and they can create balance in their life too. If there's a topic you'd like me to cover or you just want to connect, DM me on Instagram at mom.wife.career.life or come on over and hang out in our free Facebook community, Work-Life Balance for Working Moms. Sending you so much love and light until next time on Mom Life Career Life with Carrie Pat.